Hi everybody and welcome to our 10th of August, Tuesday the 10th of August, roller prompt. And these were the prompts that I rolled yesterday from the big red book. So we're making a tummy tuck. It's got to be yellow, music paper, sticker, charm and collage. That is not the worst set of prompts I have ever had, I must tell you. But I haven't made it yet, so let's not get too cocky. Right, first thing is yellow. Now, I searched through all my card, and yellow is not a colour I have much of. But at some stage, Mr. F must have got this from an auction or something. It's a pack of coloured cards from Create and Craft, and there is a yellow in it. So that will do me. Come out. Oh, it's purple. That's not good. There we are. Just need one. So that's it. It's quite lurid on the other side, but that doesn't matter. We only need one side. Let's just pop that there. Right. So for the tummy tuck itself, generally I would make it the height of my journal page, and my journal pages are ordinarily half of A4, so the height would be the same as it is with this piece because it's A4. Excellent. So I don't need to cut down this edge. What I do need to do is work out how wide I want the tummy tuck to be. Now I've thought ahead here, and I've looked at two stickers from a sticker pack, both with yellow flowers on. And I'd like to make the tummy tuck so that sits nice and centrally on it. So let's bring that down to the widest part and just make a mark. So I want it about there. So let's, oh no, that's not what I want to do. I want to fold it in half. I want the tummy tuck folded in half, so that's the half distance there. So I'm going to have to measure it, guys. That is 2 3/4 inches. It's actually just, no, it's pretty much bang on 2 3/4 inches. So I'll make a mark here as well, and that is where I want to cut it. Nearly went wrong right from the start there, which won't be the first time, I'm aware of that. But, and if you couldn't hear me then, it was because I was talking from behind my quilting ruler. I don't know why. I had the quilting ruler right over my face, which doesn't aid you hearing, does it? Right, so that is a remnant. So I think that probably wants to go back in that box of a bag of card, otherwise it'll never see the light of day ever again. Right, so now I want to score this in half. Let's find my scoreboard down here. Right, so it says it measures 5 1/2 and 1/8. All right, well, I can always trim a little bit off. So 5 1/2, half of 5 1/2 is 2 3/4. I'm surmising. And I'm just gonna, actually I'm gonna follow the line that I made with the pencil. And hope that that is something like half. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty all right. So that's us finished scoring. It's not a complicated one, this one. This one is an easily McBeasy one. Right, so let's just check that I'm happy with that. I actually am really happy. I love that scoreboard. I love it. There we go. So we've creased that in. Right, so the next thing to do is collage this. I must use music paper, so I'll use music paper as one of my collage papers. I've got my book, my music book, all the things that I was using on Sunday basically, or Saturday, whenever Sunday was it? I can't remember now. So I've got that nice long piece of music paper. Let's just tear that. That'll do for a start. How long do I need it? Oh, much longer than that. Right, let's have a look and see. Yeah, so I need to tear it off about there. I'm just going to straighten this up just a little bit. I don't want everything straight, but that's just putting me off. Okay. So, right, that's gonna fill my music paper obligation, I think. Let's have a bit of this Amazon packaging. It's nice. Bit wayward, but never mind. Never mind. Just tear down that edge. I don't think I want it this big actually. I'll just tear it down and then I'll see what it looks like. Tear bits off. Tear a strip off. Let's get rid of that knobbly bit at the top. Knobbly bobbly. There we go. So that could go down there to about there, and then I'd need something else. What something else do I need? That's the question. I'll leave that doily out because I want it. What else have I got? I haven't got masses more. Got maps, that's about it. So let's tear a page off this map. And in case you're wondering, Violet, we're at Chopwell. This says Chopwell on it. This piece of map book. Oh, it's not a map book, it's a map. Right, so I just want a little bit to fit in there. Just tear down there a bit. It's probably enough. It's a very straightforward collage, this one, isn't it? Very straightforward. So yeah, a little bit more than that. That's about right, and nothing wants to stay on this because it wants to move up all the time. So about there. So whatever I've got is kind of whatever I've got. I think it'll be all right. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Oh, that needs a bit of a tidy up. And this is going to go there. Yeah, that's all right. I think that's all right. It's Collage. Uses music paper. We're doing all right. So let me just bring in my old dictionary that I use as a glue book. Get my glue stick out. And start to get these stuck down. I am actually just going to take a little bit off the top of there. It's just almost too long. I don't know why I turned that over because there isn't a right and a wrong side to this. Habit, isn't it? Lovely. And am I going to put that next? I believe I am. Heading on the wall. If you're from around these parts, that will mean something to you. Lovely, and just a piece of Amazon wrapping paper to go. The world's easiest collage. So just want that cover in there. Yes, that's lovely. All I'm doing here is removing excess glue, because there was obviously glue on my glue book. That's it. Friction brings it off, so that's fine. Put the lid back on there, and then let's have a look and see. Do I want some doily? This is a question. Because I want to put that wherever I put it. Oh, I had book page, look. Oh well, never mind it. I want this to go over there, and I want it to be visible. So I'm thinking doily's probably a good move. So yeah, I'm going to tear it down the central piece as well. Like that. Let's have a look what that looks like. And that covers over the entire collage. So that's too big. Let's tear it off there. Tear it off bit by bit till we get to the size we want. I think it's just a little bit wide as well. I think that's okay. It's a little on the wide side, but we can remedy that. Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to stick that down. So thanks to everybody who's been playing along with the roller prompts. There's some fabulous work. Honestly, really is. So appreciate you playing along with me, because it would be mighty boring on my own. I'm enjoying doing them. I like the jeopardy aspect of what you're going to roll, because it could be anything. And I mean, now I've taken out the worst ones. I've taken out boho and grunge, which really were making me scratch my head. I tell you, they don't come easy to me. Maybe I should leave them in and challenge myself. That's probably the best way forward. But it makes me worry all night long before them. So, no, they're out. Mind you, when we come to this end of this page, then there's an opportunity to add other things. So if you've got any ideas, post them in the comments, please, of what you'd like to see on the roller prompts. So I'm just about coming to the end of my imagination. There's a little bit there that I've missed. And a little bit up here. There we go. Oh, there's a bit there as well. Right, I think we're okay now. I'm using the green pin that the art glitter glue came with. Oh, you'll laugh at me. It's one of those old people's things. I'm saving my best one. Okay? It's ridiculous, I know. There's my beautiful one that I got from Kay. I bought it from Kay. And it's in its precious little bag over there for Saturdays and Sundays. And the rest of the week I'm going to use the green pin that came with it. I know, that's completely daft. I'm aware of that. Right, so let's see if we can get this charm my eye. It's a sticker. Huh? Let's just see if we can get that going. I've got a tiny little bit lifted there. but I need a bit more than that to get my nail in. Let's just try it with a pokey stick. There we go. That's it. Just have to be careful when you come to where it widens out, because sometimes the washi tapes like to tear. Okay, so let's just pop this on. So about there, I would say. Maybe a touch further up. There we go, look at that. Now that's just perfect, I would say. That is a tummy tuck in yellow with collage, music paper. We're missing a charm, but apart from that, we're doing all right. But there's one thing I want to add to it, because it just wouldn't be right, would it? If I said to you, there's a tummy tuck, bye, you'd think, feel a bit short-changed there. So I'm going to get my yellow card out again, and I'm going to make like a little card, a journaling card thing to go in there. It's going to be tall and it's going to be long, but it still will be journaling. And you know how we like journaling space. So I'm going to seal this up along the top and the bottom. Don't get carried away and seal the side up too, because then we won't have anywhere to put our journaling card. There we go. Let's seal that up. Actually, it's turned out quite pretty, this. I think that's quite pretty. I think if you were doing that sort of journal, I don't know what sort of journal that is, but if you were doing that sort of journal, this would look all right in it. Let's put my green pin back in. Okay, so I want to cut some card that's the right size. Well, that's obviously too little, and this is too tall because it's the same width, same height as that. So let's see. You have to, when you do things like this and make journaling cards where you've glued, you have to allow because the glue squidges when you press it down. So you know you need to allow probably 3/8 of an inch, something like that. So let's see where we need to cut this. About there, about there. So that's 7 5/8. I'm happy with that, 7 5/8. Let's do that. Oh, can't do it on there because it only goes up to 6. My Timmy trimmer only goes up to 6. But not to worry. I have alternatives. 7 3/8. Is that what I said? I think so. Right, let's just chop this off then. See if that wants to go in there. Let's offer it up. Yeah, it does, but that is absolutely the right size. So, how wide do we want it? Let's make a mark. Let's get that on the top, come on. Well, there's no glue at the back, so it can go all the way to the back. But the V, the crease itself, takes up a little bit of space, so don't make it quite as wide. And I'm not making it folded over, so just to about there, I think. So Timmy trimmer will do that, all right? Get that board away, get the trimmer up, and just slice it where you made the mark. Have the courage of your convictions. So that's a remnant. This is going to be our card. Does it look like it's going to be all right? I think so. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. Out of this, I'm going to cut a tab. And the only tab cutter I have is this gigantic one that dear Hilda bought for me. So there we go. I don't think it's going to be too large on the side. It's going to be large, don't get me wrong, but I think we'll be all right. So fold that over. Like that. And just crease down there. Let's work out where we want it. Do we want it centrally? Let's have a drink. Got a frog in my throat. Ah, orange pop. So restorative. Do I want it closer to the top? Makes getting things out more difficult, actually. Let's just make a mark on there where it's halfway. It's probably going to be some weird, yeah, 7 3/8. So that's 3 1/2 and 1 1/2 eighths. 3 1/2 and 1 1/2 eighths. So that's the centre of that. And let's mark this one so as we know where we're going. That is 2 3/8. So that's 1 and 1 and a bit eighths. So there. So we know when we're offering it up that we've, you know, something like central. Okay, so let's just put some glue on that. It's a nice day here today. I wouldn't say you'd say it was a summer's day, but it's better than some of the weather we've been having for sure. Okay, let's get my pin back in. Right, so this is what you do. You line up your two marks like that, and then you push it on to where it needs to be, which is about there. Make sure it's as you want it on the sides, like that, and press it down. Marvellous. That's great. I'm just going to erase that mark. I don't think you'll see it for a second, but, well, actually maybe I'm not going to erase it. Yeah, there we go, it's just about gone. But what I'm planning on doing is actually got all sorts of things sticking to me. Oh dear me. It's decoupage. Well, sort of. This collage. Collage. I'm going to use collage. I'm just going to use the same things that I used on the front. They're going to have to be a little bit smaller, obviously. Yeah, I might just take a little bit of that. Yeah, I think that's okay. I quite like that. Let's just mark where I want to tear it. Okay, so that can go there. Oh, it's still too long. There we go. Yes, that's better. Now I need a piece of this, so I'm just tearing this randomly, completely willy-nilly. And I'm going to straighten off the top. See what happens if I was to put that there. Might look better the other way. Just don't like that little knobble on the end. Or that one. Let's get the knobbles off, shall we? So that's going to go there, that's going to go there. And then I need some music paper as well, because that's what it's all about. I've got a little piece of music paper here that I'm sure would fit the bill. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, let's tear that down straight. get rid of that margin at the bottom, I don't want it. Yeah, and tear that off about there. It's good fun, this collaging. Honestly, you want to give it a go. There's, you know, it's kind of not difficult. You can't go wrong. If you put a bit of paper down, you really hate it, stick something else over the top. I'm just going to get rid of that. Just what I would do if I was you, I'd get yourself a box or a drawer or something, and inside it put all the things that you think you want to collage with. You know, be it brown paper bag, the wrapping as I used from Amazon, a music book, book pages, music paper, design papers that you've printed and you haven't used, anything, but put them in a box. So that's it. If it's not in the box, you can't collage with it. And that then makes you think, because that's all you've got. So you've somehow got to get them onto a collage. I'm just going to have to take a little bit off the width of this. Yeah, wallpaper, absolutely anything. But don't get too much, because you'll get, oh, what should I put, what should I put? Just have enough that will do you. Not much more than that. Because the more choices you have, the more difficult it becomes. Right, so that's going there, and then this is going there. So I'm using my music paper again. Right, that's great. So let's just pop that glue stick, glue stick, glue stick. Actually, I've just looked at this again. It's quite pretty, isn't it? I'm not sure that paper, the actual card, this card, classes as yellow. It might be more of a lemon, but it's a yellow family, isn't it? It's the yellow family. So this is going on first, the piece of the Ordnance Survey map. And don't worry, I'm not getting rid of good Ordnance Survey maps. This is so far out of date. It's, you know, it's just very out of date, let's say that. I've left a margin so you can see the yellow, because otherwise what's it all about? I'm becoming like the mad woman who makes pockets in every piece of ephemera, aren't I? Everything I do seems to have pockets or some sort of hidden twist where you can journal. So pop that down there. Over the top of the tab, that's fine. Lovely, looking nice. That's all gluey, so let's get rid of that. Then this piece. Just over there. How perfect is that? That all fits very nicely. Sticking with the theme of collage. Put the lid on my glue this time. On Sunday night when I'd finished, I was so tired. I just walked away and I forgot to put the lid on my Elmer's glue stick. So I've got this other yellow sticker that I showed you in the beginning. And I'm wondering whether to just put it down like that. I think it needs some doily behind it, I really do, because it doesn't stand out very well. Don't doilies tear well? Who knew? Yeah, I think that's better. I do think that is better. So I'm just going to tear this there. Where do I need to tear it at the bottom? About there. There we go. once more for size. Yeah, that's lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, and the reason I'm using the art glitter glue on the doily is not because it's heavy and stuff. It's because, well, I've done it before, but on Sunday I tried to use my glue stick on it, and all that happens is it acts like a stencil, and all the glue goes through the holes, and you're left with a horribly, horribly sticky mess. So having made that mistake, I'm not about to make it again. So I'm just using just the art glitter with a very fine tip, and you get around all those holes and stuff, and the job is done. Lovely, that's that. So put the green pin back in my art glitter glue. It's time to stop again for a drink. I hope you guys are all doing well. We keep hearing horrible stories, you know, COVID related stories coming out of America, that you're not doing that well at all really. So honestly, do your best. Do your best to stay well. So when it comes to places like this where the leaves come out, just be careful that it doesn't tear. There we go. There we are. So that's about it, except that the back of this tag, that awful colour, and I just can't leave it that colour, I'm afraid. It's horrible. I think I'll use some coffee paper. Just to cover. Oh look, that one's got a tear in it, that's alright. I'll use that one. So some of you commented that you liked my Peter Rabbit yesterday. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. And where can they get the... I'm going to try and cover all of this if I can. In fact, the thing to do is probably stick that down onto there. It's got a bit of a dodgy corner there. Stick that down onto there and then cut around it, I think is the thing to do. Yeah, they liked the Peter Rabbit paper I'd got and whatever. And yeah, it is fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous paper. And there's loads on the CD that I have. And I'm pretty sure it's... I think Mr. F's just answered a question actually in the group about it. But I think it's a Crafter's Companion set. And you can also get stamps to go with it. We got ours from eBay, and you really have just got to keep your eyes open. Nothing more than that. Really keep your eyes on the prize, as it were. And they do come up from time to time. If ever I see one on eBay, I'll let you know. Alright, let's squish that down then. Yeah, it's always worth checking eBay. You never know what will come up. But in the not too distant future, because I've got all the flower fairies as well, CD-ROM and, you know, the books and everything. So before long, there will be a Peter Rabbit or a flower fairy journal coming up, or at least, you know, I don't know, something to do with the flower fairies and Peter Rabbit, etc. I haven't quite decided in my head which ones to use or what I fancy using. I don't know. Yeah, that looks all right to me. Looks alright to me on the back as well, I think. It's covered that lurid yellow up anyway. There's just a little bit of yellow peeping out there, which I really don't want. That's better. Right, let's try this in and see if it fits. If it doesn't, I'll cry. Oh, look at that, it's perfect. It's perfect. Right, so the only thing outstanding on my list, although let me just check, Tummy Tuck yellow, music paper, sticker, charms, collage. So charms, or a charm at any rate. And what I thought I'd do is put it on here. That seems like an appropriate place to put a charm. I just have to select which charm I want. I don't want too heavy. I want a charm that's too heavy. Let's have a look, see what's available. Oh, it's little yellow flowers. No, they don't really go. There's all steampunk, paintbrushes. You've been through this so often with me, guys. You must know what's in here. Cogs, little butterflies. Dragonflies. Yes, I'm liking dragonflies as an idea. What's that there? Ah, book plates. No, don't need them. Or keys, but I don't think we need keys. No, dragonflies. I've got both silver and that. I think that colour. It is bronzy sort of colour. Well, that was relatively easy. There we go. Pop those away, out of the way. Now then, I need to put this on, I wondered what that was. It's the back of my flower sticker. I need to put this, well, I need to make a hole for it first. Let's do that. Let's get the journaling card out. Make a hole. Although I know where to do it, I'm still going to make a hole with my pencil. Because then I just find it easier. And I'm doing this on the middle setting, which is the 1/8 of an inch setting. I mean middle as in, this is the one that sets your eyelets. This is an 1/8 of an inch, this is 3/16. I'm using the 1/8 of an inch one. And you want it quite near the edge, because you want to get your jump ring round it. Forgot what I was talking about there. Talking rubbish anyway, but so I have got some teeny tiny yellow ones here. They're in short supply, but they are there. So let's push that up to setting. Pop that through. Go on, you know you want to go. That's it. And set that. And I'm setting it on the smallest pin, on the one that looks like a copper. So I'm just going to put that down till I can get the pin through there. That's it. Let's just see if that's... Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, great. Marvellous. Things are going according to plan. Right, so we've now got to connect this butterfly to that. And the way to do it is by using jump rings. This is a set that I got from BB Crafts. At the time of the unboxing, I told you how much it was. It's very inexpensive. And it's just great. I love it. So I'm going to go for the medium. I think the medium-sized one will be fine, yeah. I possibly could get away with a smaller one. Let's have a look and see. No, I think that might be a bit neat. So I'll go for the medium one. And I want 2 to make it lie properly. So what you do with jump rings, I've shown you this before. You just get them, hold them on one side and twist them apart. Don't pull them apart, twist them apart. Then put your charm on, not far enough apart. I can surely get a charm on there, goodness me. And then close this one up. I find this very difficult because I shake, but I'm sure we'll get there. That doesn't look too bad at all to me. So I'm just going to hold that and then just clump where I've opened it. Yeah, excellent. So now I want to put another one on, but it's going to go through there. So this is fun and frolics, isn't it? Yes. Well, then again, no. So there's the opening of my charm. I'm holding my pliers there. I'm getting these other pliers. They probably have names, I've no idea. Twisting it open. I'm putting my dragonfly charm on there. Then I'm putting that through the well, I'd like to, but it's not wide enough. Oh yes, there we go. And then just close that up again. Sorry for the fly symphony going off in the background. I don't know what's wrong with the flies this year, they're mad. Right, so there we are. Oh no, I was going to say it's the wrong way around, but it's not. It's the right way around. Look at that. Hooray. So, let's put those to one side. Let's put this in the tummy tuck. Look at that. Look at what we've made. How nice is that? Pretty nice, I'd say. Final check that we've got everything that we should have. Tummy tuck, yes. Yellow, yes. Music paper, yes. Sticker, yes. Charm, yes. Collage. We've done it. We've done it, guys. Well done us. So I hope if you are following along that you will join in, join in with sharing your pictures on the Facebook group. The Facebook group is Junk Journals and Mini Albums. That's what it's called. Junk Journals and Mini Albums. It's completely free. There's no, nothing about it is nasty. We're a lovely group of people and we'd love to see what you're doing. So, excellent. Now then, I need to roll the prompt for tomorrow. So let's get the big red book out. I'll pop that to one side. I'm quite pleased with that, actually, to be honest with you. Still no bookmark, Erin. Anyway, here we are. I need a new piece of paper because 2 days has passed since I got the last one. Can you believe it? No. No, can't believe it. I think Kitty Cat's gone to sleep now. We got him out before to see if he wanted to play out, on the carpet. But the dog was so quizzical. Which he would be, what is this thing? I think he thinks it's a hamster or something, I don't know. Anyway, who knows what he thinks. Pen would be good, here we are. And a die. Right, so this is for the 11th of August. Roll a prompt. Right, let's just have a check through and make sure there's nothing that we need to scrub off. Anything I've had 3 times. No, I think we're all right. Yeah, I think everything's all right. The only thing I can't have today is anything that I had yesterday, because you can't have anything twice in a row. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I can't have that because it's 6. It's a tummy tuck. I can't have that twice in a row. So let's roll again. 3. Envelope. Seem to have made my fair share of envelopes, but only twice apparently. Envelope. And the colour can't be green because we've had that 3 times, and it can't be yellow because we had that today. 2, well that's yellow, so I can't have that. 4, grey, okay. I've just put envelope in there, should have been in there. And grey needs to go in there, right, okay. Right, what sort of paper is it? The only thing that I can't have is music paper, anything else is fair game. 5, book page, oh, okay. Book pages can be useful. Book pages. Book pages. The focal point. I can't have 6 because that's photo and we've had it 3 times, and I can't have sticker because we had it today. 1, embossing. Oh, that could be any ways up. Could be through the embossing machine or embossing powder. That's interesting. What did I have there? Book pages. Right, now decoration. I can't have 4 because that's brads, I can't have 5 because that's fabric, and I can't have charms, so it's a bit limited. I need a 2, a 3 or a 6. 4, no good. 1, no, had that today. Oh, come on. 3, lace. Yep, that's fair game. Lace is fair game. Lace. And the style. So I can't have character because we've had that 3 times, and I can't have collage because I had it today. Oh. That's honestly what it was. It was a 1. So that is shabby chic, which I am allowed to have. I don't know how that's going to fit in with grey, but that'll get my little grey cells working anyway. So let's just put the pen away, put everything away, and have a look and see what we've got to deal with tomorrow. An envelope, grey, book pages, embossing, lace, and shabby chic. Well, you know, I don't think that's the worst thing ever. I mean, it's going to make my head scratch a little bit more than it did last night, but it's very doable, I would say. I just need some grey book pages. I'm laughing. Anyway, there we go. That's it. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm curious to see what you all make of it. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.